hey, welcome back to Vaguely Adults. You got one of your hosts, Sarana, here, and
Shirley.
And yes, we're bulk recording, so we have no idea when these episodes are going to be coming out, but you're just going to see us in the same clothes for a couple of weeks. And you're just going to have to deal with it. But if you're only listening to us, you have no idea. Well,
if you're only listening, we're wearing different clothes now.
We swear it's a different date. It's not. Anyway, today, what we're going to be going over is, 1, diet soda sugar, and social media. Yeah, there's some really hard-hitting topics, huh?
They go hand in hand, to be honest. You can't have one without the other.
This is fair. So why don't you start us off with your cream soda shenanigans?
My cream soda shenanigans. Okay, so I'm drinking a cream soda, Dr. Brown's, the original cream soda, something's favorite for generations.
If you're watching, here's a product shot. I hope it's focusing. I'm entirely not sure.
But it's diet. And I was telling Sarana, there's a very, particular taste to diet sodas that you taste across all diet sodas. It's hard to explain, but it tastes fake.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was saying that the alternative sugars that they use in the diet sodas are just as bad as the sugar you consume from drinking actual soda. Obviously, unless there's certain health issues like diabetes and stuff like that, but in general, it's just as unhealthy. So that's literally where my thought was, and I was just I knew I was gonna take just one sip of this, but now I have to drink the whole thing.
I mean, you could just poured half, and I would have had the other half. But go off. It's fine.
It's 11 p.m.
It actually is. It's 10:53 p.m.
It's way past our bedtime.
It's so past my bedtime. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, no, I do agree with you with the fake soda thing. Granted, this would have been the first time I would have had soda since, I want to say, 2010 or 2012. What? I gave it up for Lent one year when I was still religious.
You just stopped?
And then I just stopped drinking soda because I was like, I don't need this and I don't like it.
So you don't count sparkling water as soda?
It's not.
I count anything with bubbles as soda.
Sparkling water that has no additives in it is not.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I drink bubbly waters, not tonic water anymore, at least.
I mean, if you're having a plain seltzer with no flavor, then okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But if it's a flavored seltzer, I'm just soda. You just want to sound fancy. If you know what the difference is and what categorizes soda as soda, please let us know because it's almost 11 p.m. and I'm not there mentally. But yeah, that wraps it up for our soda conversation. Really riveting stuff. I hope you enjoyed that. But diving into our social media spiels and explorations, what are some of the apps that you're on these days? I'm actually going to open my phone and I'm going to just say random apps on my phone. So all the basic Apple apps.
I mean, yeah, we're not counting the Apple apps that comes pre-installed on our phone. I'm super into the weather app. I mean, actually, I'm really into the weather app.
Okay, we're not going to judge that. Okay, I have multiple countries because I need to know what the weather is like.
It also is this cheat way of telling the time in these countries. So, I can just look up my weather app and know what time it is in, Denmark. And
I don't have international friends, but if you want to be my international pen pal, hit me up. But
hey, we got people in France. Hey, Pata, how's it going? We got people in Amsterdam. Hey, Fia, how's it going? We got Denmark. Louise, what's up? We got people in the UK. Fall and Theo. We got people in Florida. Yo, Izzy, what's up?
I'm Florida. Not me saying international. You saying Florida.
Florida is international. In this realm that we live in, I consider anything outside of the tri-state area.
She made me feel crazy for a second. I was no way Florida's considered international. I was literally just talking about Florida earlier today at work too, and how it's its own beast. So I wouldn't put it past Florida. I mean, Texas is trying to be its own thing now, so
I thought we were on the same wavelength there, but yeah, the joke, right over the head.
Anyway, the weather app slaps. But yes, so I have Snapchat, Twitter,
Tumblr, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, my banking apps, Discord, which I only have because of Sarana, Nick, Annie, Russ, and Joe. Just want to put that out there. These are the only people I communicate. I literally had to go to my sister and be like, how do I open this voice chat? They're telling me to hop on and I don't know what that means.
All right. In Discord's defense, it really, really had a boom in the past year or so because everyone was at home, obviously. But Discord's like really just at the core, it's another chatting app that you can also happen to have voice chats.
Yeah.
Which is really just a big group call because you technically join in on a server instead of clicking call. It's weird. It's a great place. Shout out to SNSD, Discord, Dreamcatcher Discord. Yeah, that's where I fell into the Discord sphere, and then I just never left. Anyways, the apps are pretty much the same on my phone. I just don't use...
I realized it'd be smarter to go into my battery usage and see what apps I actually use the most and which are like eating away at my battery. And the first one is TikTok. It has eaten at 22% of my battery just today. Mind you, I worked a 9-hour shift. So when I saw all this TikTok is beyond me. And then Tumblr.
Yes, I want everyone to know it is 2021. You are, in fact, listening to this in August 2021.
In my defense, I am both an avid reader and writer of fan fictions.
I've now realized I've put this out into August, so this episode must go up in August.
I mean, that's tomorrow, so...
Shh. Yeah, we're recording this on the last day of July.
In the last
hour of July.
But yes, so I had to create like a whole new account for Tumblr so nobody could ever find me and it cannot be linked to me in any way. I even created an email for it. Just in case.
Damn, you got stuff to hide?
Absolutely. I just said I'm an avid reader and writer of fan fiction. You dang right, I have a lot to hide.
All right, fair.
There are things that nobody needs to know about me yet. But I'm sure once this podcast takes off.
Hey, if we reach a certain threshold, we'll lay down some stuff. we'll I guess you'll just have to help us grow to hear what that stuff is.
Yes.
But it's definitely going to be a little detrimental to our images. Not that we have an image, but
it'll mess my image up so
for
badly.
Sure. For prospective employers, I hope they never find that upcoming episode that doesn't have to exist, but it could.
Even upcoming friends. Like, it's bad. But then music, because I listen to the music on the train while I read, while I'm walking. I have a thing. I don't know what it is. I really need to see a therapist.
You and I both.
I cannot be in silence.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a therapy thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like, I went to brush my teeth downstairs after we ate. And I immediately turned on the music app to listen to music while I was brushing my teeth because the silence was just really weird. And I do it when I'm cleaning, when I'm doing dishes, when I'm in the shower. Like, I can't... If I'm in the shower and nothing is playing, it feels really weird. So, like, I'll either play music, and if I'm not in the mood for music, I'll play a show that I know. So, like, I watch a lot of Bob's Burgers. It's, like, my comfort show. So, like, I'll just hit play on Hulu and just leave my phone to the side because I know what it looks like because I've seen it so much, so I'm just listening to it.
Yeah, that's definitely a therapy thing. We'll have to explore that another time. I'm okay with the silence. I'm very okay with silence. I'm definitely I wake up in the morning and I meditate every single day.
Yeah, I can't do
so
that.
I'm sitting here with my thoughts.
That's one of the reasons I can't meditate. It's too quiet.
It's not really quiet. It's not quiet up there. Like, it's not. I'm trying to make it a little... Anyway, yeah, so the apps.
I think that's what it is, though. You meditate because it's not quiet up there. I can't meditate because it's not quiet up there. Like, I can't shut it off. I can't be in silence because then I'm alone with my thoughts.
Yeah, no, that's why I sit with them.
See, no, that's why I drown them out.
Yeah, no, it's not good. But, like, sometimes I just have to let it fester. And I am getting better at, like, trying to just completely be in stillness. I was meant to record a video I was meant to record a video explaining my meditation journey, and maybe that'll come out before this podcast. So if it is, it'll be linked in the description or something like that. But learning to sit with my thoughts and like understanding that they don't always have to consume me, it's been a big learning process over the years.
Boo, maturity, boo.
I didn't say it was good. The thoughts up there are wild, man.
I do be having a lot of intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
I share my intrusive thoughts with you. They do be intrusive.
Yeah, there are days when it just goes back and forth and it's like, damn, maybe we should go to couples therapy.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, if only we had insurance that covered it. Anyways, pretty much all the same apps, except I'm sure my usage is a lot different.
Yeah.
Spotify is up there, which, hey, Spotify will
Apple Music.
not a sponsor. She could be a Spotify user. Twitter is a big one. I'm on there almost all the time, which is really detrimental to my mental health. But
I've actually been on Twitter a lot less recently.
Yeah, I know. You don't open my messages anymore.
Every funny thing I see, you've already sent me, and I'm just like, what? Nothing to send you, so I'm just not going to respond.
You can at least like put the emoji as reactions. I'd appreciate that. Nah. Yeah, our circle of comedy is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So it's like...
We follow the same, like, 2 people. I mean, you follow a lot more, but like...
That is so untrue. Like, my
relatable... I'm talking about, like, the things that we relate on. Like, we follow the same 3 accounts.
Because I was like, do you not see the extensive list of Dreamcatcher accounts that I follow?
I took it back immediately because I realized you made me join Twitter.
Well, no. You already had a Twitter when...
Yes, I already had a Twitter, but I never used it. Like, I had to go and collect my password, and apparently it had become, like, a Herbalife ad. Like, someone had got on it. It was full of, like, just weird posts. So I was just like, okay. I had to go and delete it, change my password. Hope for the best. But it's actually how I got on Instagram also. The only reason I got on Instagram in college was because I had made a friend, and for the summer, she was going to Vegas. And I was like, send me pictures. And she was like, well, I'm going to be posting them on Instagram, so just follow me on Instagram. And I was like, I guess I got to create an Instagram now. And I literally only created it to like follow along her journey. And now I just have it. But I don't post pictures. I don't take pictures of myself. And it just feels weird to post pictures of nothing.
Yeah, I had a really weird relationship with Instagram. There was a point where I was like, just going out of my way to take photos and edit them and like post them on the gram or whatever, and that was fun for a while. But then I kind of just got overwhelmed really with how picture perfect everything was, and it kind of just bummed me out. Like, again, things like that is easier said than done, just like out of sight, out of mind kind of situation. But when you go on an app like Instagram and everyone's life looks picture ready, everyone looks absolutely perfect. Like, they all look happy and really successful, and they're going out on like boats and they're renting like Maseratis and like being super bougie for the sake of being bougie. But it's like, do I care about all that?
Yeah.
And the answer was no.
Yeah.
The last time I posted, I think, was for New Year's of 2019 to 2020. And I was like all optimistic about a new year, new me, blah, blah, blah. And then, the events unfolded. But I pretty much stepped away from Instagram in terms of consuming content. I have notifications on for Girls' Generation and Dreamcatcher. So when like those official accounts post or whatever, I mean, it's still, for a business, those are important like social media metrics to distribute media, because that's where a lot of the people consume, get the updates and whatever. But I only go to like those photos and then I exit the app.
I was gonna say, I don't even actually go through the feed. I go through the stories.
Oh no, it's like when the little notification pops up, you can like long hold, like on an iPhone, and you have like 3 options on the bottom. And you can like the photo without even going into the app. So most of the time, that's how I interact with Instagram.
I had, when the Jonas Brothers first came back, I had them alert me every time they posted something. And now they don't stop posting things, but I'm not into it anymore. And I've just been too lazy to go into my Instagram to take it off. So I'm consistently getting notifications about the Jonas Brothers that I don't care for anymore.
Yeah.
But when I log into Instagram, I'm really just looking at the stories. Like, I'm keeping up with people. Really, that's what it is. Like, what are people up to? And that's really it. Like, that's how yeah.
Doesn't it shock you when you're on certain people's like close friends? Sometimes I wonder like what made you decide to put
That
me
we're close
on
friends.
yeah.
And also like how many people I'm not in. And like, why am I not your close friend?
Yeah, that's really an interesting thing.
My sister blocked me from watching her stories. Fun fact. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. She would post memes and then she'd come to show me. And I'd be like, oh yeah, I saw it on your story. And she used to get so pissed. And she just blocked me from watching her stories. And then her friend blocked her. Her ex-friend blocked her on Instagram. But not me. So she can still keep up with my sister, is my guess. If you're watching this, you know who you are.
Are they watching this though?
You never know, man.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I've also stepped away from Facebook almost entirely. I don't even know what that app looks like anymore.
I opened it the other day and they have like a dating thing now.
Disgusting. I hate it. I don't know why.
It's like Find Love on Facebook or something like that. Like, I downloaded the app because my dad was showing me something. Yeah, my father.
I don't know why I haven't just deleted my account. Okay, no, I do know why. I have a couple of albums that are privated that, you know, it's like old friends that I'm not friends with anymore, but like there's like middle school memories and
yes, Facebook dating.
I hate it already. But yeah, I'm somehow trusting Zuckerberg and that team to hold on to my precious memories, which I could easily just download and put it on my hard drive. But I don't know if you can see it here. She's showcasing Facebook dating. If you're watching the Viewable podcast, I have still never downloaded a dating app. I know that we talked about it in an earlier podcast, but I've never took a plunge into that, and I still don't think I'm ever gonna do
I've
that.
had them all, and I have very hard critiques for every app.
Oh, we're gonna save that for another time, where Shirley goes into all the dating apps that
and what's wrong with them. Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. Other than that, okay, so what we've covered: Instagram, Facebook, which are one and the same. I'm also ticked off that they decided that Instagram is just no longer a photo sharing app. Because here's the thing, I was really into Instagram when it was really for photographers and like creatives. Now it's literally just for, I want to say, yeah, more or less lifestyle influencers. And it I don't want to use the phrase grinds my gears, but it really does, because it takes away from a community that, you know, really was thriving on this platform, and then to be told, oh, this is not what we are anymore, that kind of sucks. Anyways, I stopped being like an active user on the app, posting and stuff like that. But
you know what app is full of different kinds of creatives? TikTok. I joined TikTok during the pandemic because my sister made me join because she was learning all the dances. And she was like, you have to learn it. And then she was like, look at this funny video. Look at this funny video. You should just download the app. So I downloaded the app, and I was on what the TikTok world calls straight TikTok for a while, because I had just downloaded the app. And then eventually it, like, based on what you like, it starts showing you things that you might like.
The TikTok algorithm is insane. I don't have the app, but from the things that you send me,
Very
I'm just
specific.
like, those things apply to my life in ways that should not be possible.
Yeah. So
I think I just pulled my neck, shaking my head. Oh no.
And there's like a whole bunch of different. So you have like straight TikTok, gay TikTok, bi TikTok, book TikTok.
Yeah, you have the spectrum of TikTok.
Harry Potter, which I just recently joined Degrassi TikTok because I started watching that again.
It's such a trash show.
Good.
It's so bad.
So good.
It's a very guilty. Like, there's guilty pleasures. There's pleasures, and
there's
then there's
no
straight
guilt.
up guilty.
It's just flat out pleasure.
No, it's straight up guilt. That show is.
I started rewatching it with Katie.
Which, by the way, guilty pleasures. If we ever have the opportunity to come on your podcast, we watch a whole ton of awful content. So we have a ton to talk about. But you know, Zach, Kelsey, Garrick. I don't know if we're ever going to be in the same realm or the same sphere, same circle, or whatever you want to call it, but that would be an absolute dream. Guilty Pleasures is one of the Try Guys podcasts.
Yeah.
Anyways, also love You Can Sit With Us. The more I manifest things, I'm like, maybe this is the way that it'll
help us grow. Anyways, you're saying Degrassi?
Listen to the podcast that she listens to. I'm going to read to you the podcasts that I have on my phone.
All right, well, quick list of the podcasts I listen to. I listen to Grace and Memories. This Might Get Weird. I listen to Wild Till 9 with Laura DIY and boyfriend Jeremy. I listen to You Can Sit With Us, one of the tripods, Guilty Pleasures, of course, the tripod. What else? What other podcasts do I listen to?
What was the one that you were watching when I came in?
That was Wild Till 9 with Laura DIY, yeah. Which, fun fact, she worked with Brie Larson when Brie Larson was starting up her YouTube channel, and they did, like, the backyard garage filming space or whatever. Super cool. I love Brie Larson so much.
Here are the 3 podcasts, the main podcasts that come up on my app. The Psychology Podcast, Lore, updated every Monday, and Wine and Crime. And then there's another podcast that I listen to that I will not say the name of because it's not peachy.
Anyways, yeah, you can see how different we are as human beings and individuals, but the content that we consume, I'm very much a life. It's not even a lifestyle. It's just kind of like a.
I wanted to say she has like life coach mentality, and that's like what she surrounds herself with.
Do I?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
big
no.
like life coach mentality. And I'm like the person that hires the life coach.
I really don't, dude. If you listen to these podcasts, that's so not it. Wild Till 9 is everything that name encompasses. I mean, you saw the previews on like what they were talking
fair.
about. Yeah, so
Okay, everything else.
no. This Might Get Weird is literally just Grace and Mamrie being like, yeah, so last week I went to like this derby. Yeah, just
Oh, I listened to Kelsey for a little bit. What was there? Her and
Confidently Insecure.
No, before. That's her podcast.
Adult bleep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Dope. Loved it. I used to
Kelsey
love that
and
podcast.
Kate.
And Kate.
Yeah, they had a podcast together. That was good. Kelsey's new podcast. Well, it's not new, but Confidently Insecure. That was the other podcast that I listened to
I haven't heard it.
occasionally. Yeah, it's been now that's some like lifestyle, life coach kind of vibe sometimes.
I think the reason I listened to the old podcast was because I liked her and Kate together. Like their dynamic. They were such different people.
Yeah.
That I liked their dynamic together.
I mean, to be honest, we could be that.
Absolutely. But neither of us are Kelsey. We're both Kate.
We're both. I mean, yeah, no, neither of us are Kelseys. That's just not what's in our blood. Yeah, I think like maybe one person out there might be keeping up with this conversation right now. So going back to social media real quick.
Right. So TikTok. Skits. People do skits. People sing on there. People act on there. They have like acting challenges. So like it's like you read the script and like they're one character and you like duet and do another character. There's one that a news reporter posted up and she was like, could you be a news reporter? And she posts up like the teleprompter and like how fast it goes. And people were duetting it and like doing their best like news reporter.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to.
Like impersonation. I was able to do it, but I don't have the news reporter voice. Like they all switched voices. I'm gonna see if I can find it so I can show it to you.
I would love to like read off of something. Hello, welcome to the 9 p.m. news. Today we have.
Yeah, and it goes super fast. Like it goes really fast, dude. Like I blinked, and because one of them was like on 35th Street and something 350,000. But by the time you finish saying the number, like it was
It's
on to,
gone.
like, yeah. And then, but you also have there are these crazy creators that manage to like green screen the crud out of where they are and make it look like they're in scenes of movies and shows to play out their like fan fictions.
Okay, yeah.
And it's so good. Like one girl got super famous off of it and I think she makes like crap ton of money off of it.
Listen, I think if I wasn't so against downloading new apps on my phone, I don't know why, but I just have this thing where I'm just like, I don't need more things on my phone to keep me preoccupied. I'm not a person that likes to be on my phone a lot. I think my screen time is maybe an hour 15, an hour 30 at most.
My screen time was 7 hours.
Yeah, my screen time on my laptop is like 14 to 16 hours a day.
My dad took my laptop. He's like doing some program or something. So I was just like, yeah, just take my computer. It's fine. I don't use it that often.
I would easily give up my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I could not give up my laptop.
I'm not really on my laptop. I use my sister's computer, if anything. And really, it's just to watch Nick on Twitch.
Yeah, like you needed that last part. You really to watch Nick on Twitch.
because he streams on Twitch, plays games and lets hangs and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what she meant.
I didn't realize how that pause sounded. Yes, I need the laptop on Tuesdays and sometimes Thursdays to watch my friend Nick play games as he streams them on Twitch.
Yeah, I love you, Nick, but games are just not my, I'm just not a person into games. It's fine.
I literally I'm there for the conversation more than the games.
Dude, no, he starts streaming when it's my bedtime.
Yeah, he does.
Like, it's...
He starts streaming right as I'm getting home from work. So sometimes I'm like, I can't even join except to like eat dinner and shower. And I can't join it because I'm just like exhausted.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll just like shower and just lay down and I'm on my phone like playing games and just listening. And then I'm making a comment here or there. And then it's usually Joe responding to me.
I mean, it really how it be. But circling back, yeah, I think TikTok would be,
we would just be sending each other the same videos.
Yeah,
We'd
I
have the
would
same
have
FYP.
such an existential crisis. It would put
Absolutely.
me in such a niche on TikTok
Absolutely.
that I don't know if I would be able to handle that. Also, it's just like, I think TikTok just intimidates me. Like, because being creative is something that, like, I think I'm kind of good at. Here's the God complex coming in, you know? And I think that if I put myself in a situation, like how I challenged myself to make a video 5 days this week, you know, I was able to do that. There are days where I put in more effort
Than other days.
But, you know, this last video that I posted for day 5, like, you could tell that I tried a little harder. And one of my friends was like, oh my God, this one seems like super cool. Like, you know, and it was literally just like a cut between holding a kiwi and like showing it sliced. And that's one of the most simple transitions.
I wouldn't know because she didn't let me watch the last one.
Yeah, I didn't let her watch it because like I was talking about getting her cupcakes or cookies and then it ended up being donuts. But I forgot that I put that in the video. So I was like, don't watch
Don't
his
watch
videos. It was also 7 minutes long. So I know she would have clicked on it and probably not even gotten to that part. But I was just like, for safety, whatever.
The way you know me.
Yeah, I was like, the other videos are like 3 minutes long. So
Yeah.
it's fine. She'll watch those. But this one was 7 minutes. It's great because we both never rewatch these podcast episodes.
Oh, never.
So I don't think you ever listen to them at all. And once I listen through it and edit it, once I hit publish, that's it. I don't touch these things again.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I saw the first 2 or 4 episodes that we ever posted. Like, I actually watched them. Then the next 2 I listened to on my walk from the train to the supermarket to home. And then I was just tired of hearing my own voice. And I'm just like, I can't believe I said that. So
Yeah, imagine me. I sit here and I edit us.
And I applaud you for that. And
It
I tell
takes-
you that all the time.
It takes hours. Like, it's kind of crazy that I've built up the resilience to actually
Yeah.
listen to myself for so long. Also, I talk a lot.
See, I feel like I dominate most of these podcasts. Like, I feel like it's just me blabbering on and on and on, and you're like nodding and saying yeah, and then we're interrupting each other for like 2 minutes, and then it's just me again, like just going on and on. I feel like I talk more during these podcasts. You think you talk more during the podcast. I would love to hear what all 2 of you think. Who talks more in this podcast? But yeah, like I can't listen to myself talk. And so I've had people be like, yeah, I'm a talker. My sister says the perfect friendships and relationships are with a talker and a listener.
No, we're both talkers.
We're both talkers. But at different times though.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll go through like droughts where I'm just listening
Oh, yeah.
and vice versa. So that's why it works.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm a talker. And so I have one friend who he's just a listener. And I feel bad. And when I'm talking to him, I have to apologize because I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm dominating the conversation. And he's like, no, it's cool. Like, I like listening. And I'm just like, to me though, like, ew.
We have to have some sort of confidence because look at what we're doing, right?
But also we never re-listen to, well, I never re-listen to it.
I don't have a choice because if I don't edit these things, they will go nowhere.
This is fair. This is fair.
So, oh man. Well, what a conversation about social media. I just think the social media platforms have just evolved so much that like any other place than Twitter kind of scares me. I think I've become so comfortable with Twitter that even though it's one of the worst places to be, I still prefer that platform. Like I thoroughly enjoy Twitter as a platform.
I'm an obsessive person. So when I got on Twitter, that's all I was using. Twitter. Then I got on TikTok and all I was using was TikTok. I mean, I still watch a lot of TikToks. And like, if you saw my messages with Sarana, it's like, Sarana sends a message, Shirley sends a TikTok. Sarana sends a reaction, Shirley sends...
No. This is how it goes. I go to bed by like 9:45, 10 o'clock, and Shirley starts perusing the internet around 11 or 12 a.m. And by the time I wake up around 6, 7 a.m., I have about 15 TikToks to respond to. And I go through all of them. And I respond individually because she took the time to send me all those TikTok. Mind you, I don't have the app, so I have to open them in Safari every single time. And then the whole day goes by and I send about 50 something messages.
But I'm at work, so like I can't be on my phone.
And sometimes I get, oh damn, oh no, we'll reply when I'm off.
That is something that is...
And then she disappears for like 3 days. And then I get another 50 TikToks. And then we talk straight for about 2 weeks.
And then I disappear again.
No, and then I disappear.
That's fair. I feel like I disappear more than you do,
Oh, you definitely do, yeah. But that is how...
Yeah.
Remember all that I talked about, clear conversation, clear communication. This is that.
We talk in bulks. That's what it is.
We send lengthy emails and then we give each other about 6 to 7 business days to reply.
It's funny because sometimes I'm just not in the mood to respond, but I know I want to respond. So there will be times where like I know there's a message that you sent me and I'm like, I need to respond. I can't just ignore her. I need to respond if I open it. And I'm on TikTok and I'm like, I really want to send her this TikTok. Then I have to reply to the message.
Dude, no, we definitely also just like ignore a ton and just like...
We will also ignore each other on one platform and respond on another. I have like 60 tweets from her and I will not open the app because I know she sent me like 60 tweets. And I'm like, I'm going to have to go through all of them. So like I need more time. But then I'll respond to her on Messenger or vice versa. I won't open her messages on Messenger, but I'll write to her on Twitter.
Yeah, it's called balance. It's called a healthy balance. Yeah, in conclusion, the 2 apps that we use is Twitter and Messenger. And you use TikTok.
And I use TikTok and Tumblr.
Consume vicariously.
Yeah. My sister has a lot of followers on TikTok. Like, she makes videos.
I think if I tried it, I would like it.
Yeah, you have to find your niche. Like, Katie has found her niche. It's Harry Potter and thirsting. And she gets a lot of comments. Like, I've shown you a couple videos. She has, like, 5,000 likes.
Yeah.
Or, like, she has a lot of followers and stuff now. And sometimes she comes up on my FYP. And
I hope that's still recording. This has been over 37 minutes.
Oh, I love that for us.
Yeah, this is going to be absolute hell for me to edit.
It doesn't have to come to light.
Dude, we've done that so many times in this house, sitting here recording, and then it's just never seen the light of day. No, all of these episodes are going to be seeing the light of day, especially that video with me pronouncing cashew. Anyways, the landscape of social media terrifies me. I think the children are being manipulated over social media, and that's a conversation for another time. But I do think that the kids these days have grown up a lot faster than we did, and we thought that we grew up fast.
Yeah.
So.
Love being groomed on cake.
What a time to be alive.
And awake. Yeah,
I'm so tired. Anyways, I am gonna go sleep. So thank you for listening. If you've listened to this far, wow, applaud, because this is one of the longest episodes we've ever recorded. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. Hope you're staying hydrated, stay safe, and we will catch you guys next time.
Adult, vaguely adult. Things are just vaguely adult.